Good evening, or good afternoon. Is there a slideshow there? Actually, I think we should say thank you very much as well to Martine. This has been amazing, a very enlightening experience, and I know how hard he's worked over the past couple of weeks. It's like herding cats to get a whole pile of Irish together like this, so fair play to you. Well done, Martine. So, when I was asked to be here today, I thought about what I should say from the stage, and my wife actually, she begged me not to wing it. She said, I did that in 2003 at our wedding speech, and me being from Kerry, she's from Tyrone. I think my family hasn't forgiven me because it costs, I think, at least 3 All-Irelands to Kerry, because Mickey Hart, I think, has been playing my wedding speech for the Tyrone team for the last few years. So, what is it I should say to you from the stage? Should I talk about the atrocity of the famine and how important it is to get this project that we're working on, Ireland's Great Hunger Museum of Fairfield, to get it done. I could quote the facts and statistics to prove why Irish history is so relevant, or this part of Irish history is so relevant to who we are as a people. But I think I should be more personal as to what this means to me. Maybe I should tell you about the first time I entered a famine field in Macroom, County Cork, or how, as a child, I dealt with extreme grief, just like typical Irish, just keep it out there, don't let it affect you. But once I set foot in that field, I wept. I wept for the first time for the countless souls that lay just beneath that lush Irish grass. I should tell you as well about that immense feeling of sadness that wrapped around me like a warm blanket that day, as if those tortured souls said, thank you for coming here. Thank you for remembering us. Thank you for not forgetting. Should I tell you about the change in me in that day? After that day, the bond I felt to my people, to my country, and to the very soil of Ireland. I never felt that way before or since, not at least until I stood before the art of the Great Hunger Collection. Historians can explain the reasons and causes of the famine. They may point out how unchecked forces can wield havoc on an innocent people. And we can learn how food has been used as an effective weapon of war throughout history. We can apply these lessons to the world in an effort to stop repeating the mistakes of the past. History is important, but learning history and feeling history are two entirely different things. Art can teach us what history cannot. Art is the language of the soul, and especially the Irish soul. It can make us feel what learning cannot. It has always been best how we tell our stories through song, through dance, through literature, and through physical art. We can continue to tell the stories. We can continue to tell the famine story in a uniquely Irish way by cultivating interest in this special collection. Art critic Margot Jefferson once said, history cannot exist without the discipline of imagination. Through art, we connect who we are today to who we were yesterday and to who we aspire to be tomorrow. At Ireland's Great Hunger Museum of Fairfield, we are very aware of how important our mission is to protect this unique Irish collection. Perhaps I'm here to tell you that it's the most important mission of my life. This is a tremendous opportunity we now have to take this collection to the heart of Irish America. I want every generation to feel what I felt in that field in Macroom and the first time I saw the art of the Great Hunger Collection. I want your children and your grandchildren not just to know their history of our struggle, but also to feel it. This is why we must return this collection to the public eye where it belongs and in control by the Irish and Irish American people. I loved my history as a child. I often thought when we unite as one, we'd take on the world, and we have. For the most part, there are no stronger, more passionate people. I see it every time I set foot in the Gaelic American Club, the great things we can achieve. But if we are to be successful, as you all know, we must help each other. We must work together. So, Martine likes an exclusive. So today you're the first to know of the very first of several, the very first of the exhibits. I think it's been closed for 2 years that we've planned as we work to actually move the museum permanently to Fairfield. The exhibit will run from September 17th to October 16th at the Fairfield Museum and History Centre. The exhibit will make up some of the highlights of the collection, and I hope you all will find time to attend and support us. Ireland's Great Hunger Museum of Fairfield was forged from members of the Gaelic American Club who came together to work with Quinnipiac University to find a new home for the collection. We are working to build something unique for all of us and for all the generations to come after us. The membership has stepped up with various expertise, legal, it's mostly legal right now, but marketing, logo design. It's been heartening. The one thing, the common denominator, and I've seen this today, the common denominator for all our organisations is passion. That is why we succeed. That's why we will succeed, because we're passionate about our causes. There's a barcode up there. If you'd like to get updates on the movement, please direct your cameras, and I'll have it on my phone afterwards if anyone wants it. But basically, that'll direct you to a website where you can leave additional details, and we'll add you to your mailing list. So, on behalf of my colleagues here at Ireland's Great Hunger Museum at Fairfield, I thank you.